Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Essie, CL by Essie, Circle of Love by Essie. I'm so excited. First, I'm so grateful to all you have supported me starting this channel. I'm grateful to everyone who has shared, liked. I'm so grateful. May God bless you all, and let's keep together, let's learn, so that we can live a more purposeful life, because I believe nikijua kitu moja kwa COL by Essie, nitajua ingine pale, nitajua ingine pia mimi nitajua ingine kutoka kwenyu, and we'll make our life better. So to my second episode, I've really been debating on what to put on my second episode, because I started on anxiety and now I feel like I have to go down with that road. But I feel like before I get into these issues, there's something important that I should talk about, which is identity. You see, when I was doing my course back in UN, there's this assignment that we were given where we were to talk about who am I, what am I doing, where do I come from, where am I going. And let me tell you, from the questions, it seems so simple, and you all can agree. You don't expect the lecturer umwambie I am Essie blah blah blah, I come from this county, I am going blah blah blah, It doesn't expect you to write that. And that assignment looked easy, but she wanted me to write 4 pages. And I was like, what am I gonna write? And even the internet didn't serve a purpose, because you can never go to the internet to Google who are you, where are you coming from, where are you going, because it's about you, and you can never lie about you, because at the end of the day, it was not a class of many people, so it was easy for what you have written to be reviewed. So let's start with the first question. I'm just going to use the same assignment to talk about this identity, because I've realized that so many people do not know who they are. They don't know what they want in this life, how they want to live it. They don't understand their journey or even where they want to proceed to. They just know the bare minimum, I want to have a good life. That's it. But I believe behind these statements that we make, I want to have a soft life, I want to have a good life, I want to be happy, there is so much work that goes beyond those statements. Beyond kusema I want to be rich, there is so much work that goes. And if you really want to achieve that, you really have to start with yourself, because the moves you make in life are the moves that encompass your life. And the decisions you make are the ones that make your life. So if I do not know who I am, trust you me, anything can define me. If I do not understand where I'm coming from, I can own any story. If I do not know where I'm going to, I will just go anywhere. And if I do not know where I am now, I will not go to the next step. Simple. And there are very many things to knowing who you are, and some of those things are like your mental space. Who are you mentally? Who are you physically? Who are you emotionally? Who are you spiritually? Because those are the components that make up a human being. So who am I? Let's start there. What are some of the things that you should? I would even employ you guys to go just write down those questions and try to write down things about that you think. For example, who am I? If I ask that question, I believe that I would want to look at my physique. I am beautiful. Let's start there. I am this skin tone. I have this certain height. This is my physique. This is how my eyes are, my ears are, everything about me. Because I don't know how many of you have stood in the mirror naked just to look at their body. I know most people don't do it. They're like, how? Why? I used not to. I don't do it a lot, but I try, because I came to realize I had a mark on my thigh that I didn't know I had, and it was a birthmark. Simply because the only time I see myself naked is when I'm taking a shower. But I had to realize, because for me to own my physique, I have to know what my physique inakuwa nayo. I have to know how my shape looks like. I have to know where probably I feel I love a little less and where I love a little more. Yeah, I have to know what I wish ningebadilisha as much as maybe siwezi badilisha. And I feel from knowing such things, I'll able to accept myself, my beauty, my physique, the way I am. Yeah, it will be so hard for somebody to body shame me when I have accepted myself the way I am. It will be so hard for me to try to change something that cannot be changed because I have accepted myself. I am, that's why you find somebody, they were maybe this skin tone, but they want to look this skin tone. They will go for these products, they will buy these products just to bleach themselves. I have nothing against that. Those any decision ya mtu. But what I'm trying to make is, before you make that step, you have to know why. Am I doing this because I feel not beautiful this way? Or am I doing this just for pleasure? Because there's something about skin tones. You can let me not go there, but let me just stick to my point. It's good to know your physique. It's good to know what you have, how to love yourself the way you are. Yeah. And number 2, you have to know where you are emotionally. Are you sensitive? Are you aggressive? Are you stable? You have to, not what you wish you were, what you are. You have to be honest yourself, because until you know who you are, the rest of the things hautajua. You have to know your spiritual life iko wapi. Me, I usually say that our spiritual life is like our stomach. The way you feed your stomach, you have to feed your spirit. Yeah. And one thing we all agree is, in this life there is a superhuman being that controls us. Yeah. There's a superhero somewhere, and we all have chosen who to be our superhero hero. And for me, is God. I believe there is God out there, because there are things that have happened in my life that I don't think it's any human being, and if there were, ni juu ya mwanadamu fulani, basi angejitokeza, but hayuko. So you have to feed your mental state. How is your mind? Do you think critically? Do you act out of impulses? Yeah. And are you in touch with yourself? Like, make decision fulani na make juu ya rush, no excitement ama nini. So those are the things that you need to look at. Who are you? Next, my question is, where are you at? Where you at is a conjunction of looking at the things that you have gone through in your life, what you have achieved, what you have not achieved, the life that you have been brought up, and the life that you want to change. So where am I? Probably you are in the middle of high school, or let me use university, because most of my audiences are past Form 4. Yeah, so let me go to university, working class, and high school. So let's look, you are 4th year student, and you're doing your masters. Yeah, you're doing your masters in university, and that is where you are. Yeah, you look at where have I come from. This is how my growing up was, my primary, my secondary. These are the things that I went through. These are the traumas that I went through. These are the things that I achieved. These are the things that made me happy. I am here. What is my goal? To finish my university. When I finish my university, what do I do? Some will say I want to go back for PhD. Some will be like, I want to start a family. Some will be like, I want to grow my business. Some will be, so you are the midpoint of these two places. And I'm not just saying only materialistic, mentally. Back when I was in high school, now this is you're thinking, back probably when you're in high school, you were very sensitive. Your emotions were so insecure. Now you are at university, you feel that your emotions are in touch with you. And where do you want your emotions to be? I want them to be stable mentally. The decisions that I've been making, how have they been working out for me? And where am I right now? And what can I change in my cognitive? No, cognitive basically reason in mind, the mind. For me tomorrow to make better, who do I associate with? Those are the things that you should ask yourself. And when you do all this job and you have your list, I believe you can come up with your identity, because you already know where you're weak, where you're strong, what you hold dear to, family, God. Yeah. And for Christians, you know that when all is said and done, our identity is in Christ. Yeah. When everything is not working out, is when you're like, He calls me loved, He calls me favored, He calls me forgiven. Because I feel you need to have this backup that is beyond humanity for you to survive in this life. Yeah. I know Muslims, you have your way, the way the Quran talks to you. Like, you need to have that backup power to survive in this life. Yeah. And as much as you'll sit down and know your strengths and your weaknesses and know what you need to do better, and you need, once I say about identity, you need to be disciplined about it. When you find yourself messing up, accept, I'm not doing the right decision. Esther, your emotions are not stable. You need to work. Don't want to force your identity, one day at a time. Bora you know what you want in this life, things will work out. Bora you have that power. When I no longer feel like anything is working out, nobody advice, nobody talk here, nobody encouragement, the Bible works for me. Yeah, it's like, it reminds me, you know what, girl, you're loved, you're forgiven. It doesn't matter how much I've messed up. Mimi, I am forgiven. I am loved, even if nobody else loves me. Yeah. And those are the things that I think, if you feel, those are the things that you fill your life with. Positivity. I am loved, I can do this. My emotions, I can work on them. Right now they're stable, I can achieve this. Yeah. You balance life and you get your identity. But when you find in a place that you always want to snap at everything that is coming, yeah, there's this new friend who lives in Karen, there's this new party that you just flow. Please take time in your life. Don't be in rush to do anything, because you say YOLO, but how will you live that one life? How do you want your life to look at? Does it have to be in vain? Yeah. Does it have to be in vain that you just come to this world and just live like that? Like, nothing can be said of you, nothing can be remembered of you. And I don't mean all this big stuff. We can remember you for generosity. We can remember you to be like the most honest person we have ever met. Yeah. We can remember with much many things. Si kusema tu, this person went to school, finished school, had a family, 2 kids, and we don't have anything to talk about you, because I believe that is what lives more. The goodness you do to people, because you can have as much as property as you can, but there will become other rich people. But the era that you are in, our generation, what is that one thing that people remember you with? And how will they remember you if you do not know your identity? Identity is something that is very vital. So nasemanga huwezi sema unajijua without growth. You keep learning about yourself. You keep learning about things. Probably kuna vitu ulikuwa umependa, saizi upendi tena. And that is growth, and you should accept that as part of you. Yeah. Usiseme I thought I did this, but no longer am I lost. No. Keep in touch with yourself. Yeah. Probably you love to eat this kind of a meal, you no longer want it. That's okay. You love this company, you don't. No, that's okay. That's okay. It's just you in touch with yourself. You no longer feel something. That's okay. Bora you are living it to the best of your knowledge. Bora you are doing the best that you can. It is okay. And let me tell you, knowing your identity is not the end of it all. It's not the it. That's just a starting point, because once you know yourself, now you can counter everything in life. Now you can counter the topics that I'll be talking about. You can counter anxiety. You can counter addictions. You can counter depression. You can counter relationship issues. All those things, you can counter them. But if you do not, utatupo hivi, yeah? because hauna stand, hauna mali unaweza jisimamia. Hii ukikuja unatupwa, hii ukikuja unaingia. But ukiwa na stand yako, you feel good. You may not have everything figured out, but utasema mimi hiyo imekatana, but I did my best. Hii haija work out, but no, ndio unasikiangalia statement ya if it is meant for me, it will come to me. But hiyo ina apply when you have really given it the true self. Yani umefanya the best that you can in the most genuine way. Yeah? Because kuna quote nilikuwa nasikia somewhere, you can't pray to God to catch the train and you walk slowly to catch it. But you can pray to God to catch the train and you run as fast as you can. So if the train misses you, utajua si yako. But usipokimbia, utajuaje ni yako? Una get? So in life you have to be in contact na your true self, not the fake self, not the person you wish you wanna be, because those are the things that bring out depression. You tried to please this person, you knew that was not for you, but just for the marriage to work, you did that. You knew that working environment was toxic, but because of, you know, this and that, you did that. But ukijijua manze, mimi I cannot take someone hitting me, I cannot take, it's easy to counter life issues. So guys, so that was my brief talk about identity, and just share your opinions down there. What are the things ungetaka kujua how to deal with identity crisis? Because sasa mimi nimeongelelea identity, yeah? What's an identity of a person? Sijaongelelea identity crisis. I've just talked about identity, who to know who you are, where you're going, the things to look at, how to collect yourself, yeah? Then we will know it. We will talk about later on identity crisis, whereby you have collected yourself but you just can't figure it out. Yeah, so guys, that is it. So yeah, appreciate your comments down there, your opinions down there. Subscribe guys, let's learn together. Until next episode, like, share, subscribe. Bye bye.